our channel.
It's my channel, thank you very much. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel and life is short, so thanks for taking the time out of yours to watch this video. Yes, I know we're wearing the same outfits and I'm posting this video a week to 10 days later. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to edit it, but we are back in another video and we're doing a BTS reaction video this time. We're gonna show them a little bit of the personalities, I think, for this one. We're not gonna do too much of the performances. I think we'll save that for the next one. A lot of these were the ones that were like requested, so like funny videos, how they love each other. This one is actually from another YouTuber. It's called xCeleste, and I think hopefully I'm pronouncing that wrong, so sorry if I'm butchering it. But this was highly requested for us to watch this particular video so they can kind of know their story, like BTS's story. So yeah, let's just get right into it.
It's the first time I'm watching this.
How many of you have heard of BTS?
Who is BTS and why are they so popular? BTS is a 7-member group from South Korea. While the words boy band are often associated with the image of screaming teen girls, that is far from reality. First, there's nothing wrong with being a young person showing love for something you enjoy. But what if I told you about 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 21% are in their 40s. Take a closer look at this age and gender demographic for BTS's 2020 Map of the Soul ticket sales. Females ages 25 and up made 46% of web traffic. And
something I will say too, just random. There was actually somebody from Canada who took a video, and it was a senior couple, and it was the wife that was the fan, but she like turned her husband into a fan, and they went to the Hamilton show. And people like took videos of them, and then they weren't like super insane, you know, they were just sitting there with their army bonds and just,
that's so cute!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
31% were males. BTS's fans named ARMY will often tell you BTS is not your typical boy band. And why? To get a better understanding, let us go back to the beginning. BTS was created by Big Hit Entertainment, whose mission statement is music and artist for healing. The company, and namely their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to and grow with. Not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real boys who shared their authentic personalities and talents with the world. Which is why BTS stands for 방탄소년단, Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Bangtan meaning to be resistant to bullets, so it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations that are aimed at adolescents like bullets, to preserve the value and ideals of today's adolescents. In 2017, BTS rebranded their name and logo representing their growth and maturity, extending the meaning to beyond the scene. The new door-inspired logo symbolizes youth who don't settle for their current reality and instead open the door and go forward to achieve growth. BTS debuted on June 12, 2013 with 7 members: RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. All 7 members from different parts of Korea. So at first, living together in a small apartment was a challenge. Their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, created a method for the boys whenever they got into an argument.
일단 싸워도 된다. 싸움을 두려워하기 때문에 우리 갈등이 커지는 거다라고 가르치고요. 그 다음에 마지막으로는 단 해결은 7이 같이 하는 거다. 싸움은 둘이 해도 해결은 7명이 같이 해라. 하기 너무 창피한 걸로 싸움을 해도 결국은 같이 와서 저희가 이런 문제를 갖고 둘이 싸웠는데 이렇게 해서 이렇게 해결했습니다라고 얘기를 하고, 그런 부분들이 이 팀의 친화력을 혹은 시너지를 강하게 만들고 있지 않나 이렇게 생각합니다.
Over the years, the boys have come to love each other despite their difference in personalities, to the point where they'd feel incomplete with one member missing. They became each other's strength and support and formed a brotherhood.
내 머릿속에는 제 멤버들이 있어야 자연스러워. 뭔가 내 핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한 그런 것들 있잖아. 생각나.
그죠.
He's the
소중한
oldest too
곳에
that said that.
Oh my
없으면 안 될
god!
사람들이 있긴 하죠. 왜냐면은 넘어져도 저 혼자 일어나는 게 아니라 그냥 같이 일어난 거니까.
좀 생각을 해보면 이런 7명이 어떻게 모였을까라는 생각이 들어요. 이제는 네. 오래 지냈다고
I'd be
해서
tired already.
될 문제는 아니에요. 어떻게 보면은 운명인 것 같아요. 네. 되게 유치하지만 그냥 운명이었던 거예요. 이거. 네.
LinkedIn sales now
You are right.
to
Like
maintain
skin.
relationships
I know.
virtually.
J-Ho.
Please, BTS, drop your skincare routine.
They're sour.
They always say, I just wash my face. That's all they say.
But with what?
Their
What's
climb
in your
to the
water?
top may seem sudden to those who didn't follow their journey, but it was far from a walk in the park. BTS's company, Big Hit Entertainment, started off small and faced numerous hardships, even coming close to bankruptcy. Since Big Hit wasn't a large company at that time, they lacked the resources for promoting BTS. Even getting the chance to debut was a fluke. Their debut performance opportunity came about because a music show needed a filler for someone else's spot. Even after they debuted, their performances would often get cut, and if they did make it on air, their screen time was very short since Big Hit didn't have the power or influence
young
bigger
they were.
companies had over broadcasts. Since they were often not invited to a lot of big variety shows, the company found their own way to communicate with their audience through
So
platforms
hectic.
such as YouTube. By vlogging their journey, they allowed us to discover their personalities. They also created their own variety shows and often live streamed with fans. They honed their crafts for hours on end, practicing in the dance studio and producing music, returning home at dawn to
Synchronization.
all
That's their home.
sleep
That was
in
their
one
house before.
bedroom. 2 years of hard work and not knowing where they'd end up, they finally won their first music show award. As they grew in popularity, they were falsely accused of sajegi, which is when a company buys their own artist albums to boost sales for the charts. That's because people couldn't believe a group from a small company was selling well,
That's rude.
ignoring the fact that a
that's
small
so
company
mean.
wouldn't
Their
have the
story is actually
resources to
very
pull
rare.
off such
Like,
a
people,
scam.
small companies usually
These
never
were just
make
a
it.
few of their hardships and struggles.
J-Ho
I created
crying
a
makes me
separate
cry.
video highlighting their past hardships. I'll link that in my description box. Throughout the years, BTS were able to reach impressive milestones while continuing to sing in Korean. They shattered cultural language barriers with music and attracted an international audience. They grew organically by staying true to themselves while building a genuine connection with their fans from around the world. During an era where streaming numbers have gone up and traditional album sales have gone down, BTS has become an industry anomaly. Their latest album, Map of the Soul 7, released February 21, 2020, is the best-selling physical album of the year, and they sold over 500,000 copies in just the United States alone. The biggest kicker? Well, BTS did this without a single bundle. And what does bundle mean? Artists would bundle merchandise or concert tickets with the album's sales. For example, a copy of an artist's album, digital or physical, would be included in every t-shirt sale or ticket sold for their concert. These sales would count towards charting numbers and become an industry-wide tactic in the US to help boost sales figures and in effect climb up the Billboard charts. In a 2019 New York Times article, they said about half the 39 titles that topped the charts last year were sold as part of ticket or merchandise bundles. Without the help
think I'm
of
gonna cut this
bundles
part out.
and driven by the power of armies
Okay, because I won't
alone,
talk a lot of shit right
BTS
now. Like,
were
that's
able to
just
beat a lot
yeah,
of historic
ridiculous,
records.
right?
BTS were able to beat a lot of historic records, such as Michael Jackson's 36-year record and the Beatles' 22-year record. While
Maybe on
these
the road
musical
till you guys
acts
last
are
time.
famous around the world, Sugar has said it's a great honor to be called the Beatles of the 21st century. At the same time, it's a bit pressuring to be called that. We are BTS. We want to be the BTS of the 21st century.
That's nice.
The members themselves have always been involved in their music and engaged with their fans, even before they officially debuted. From their debut album,
RM
Too
with
Cool for
massive
School in
glasses.
2013, to their most recent Map of the Soul 7, All 7 members have contributed as either writers and or producers on every album. All of BTS are associate members of the Korea Music Copyright Association. And as of August 2020, J-Hope, Suga, and RM were all promoted to full members of the association.
That's crazy.
They even create music that's released for free on SoundCloud as gifts to their fans. Much of the work touches on subjects like mental health, youth and female empowerment, child abuse, cyberbullying, self-love and development, and socio-economic injustices. Much of the work is also inspired by past writers and thinkers. Their latest series, Map of the Soul, incorporates psychological concepts by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. BTS is not afraid to use their platform to amplify underrepresented voices and issues, taking numerous risks with their career while receiving backlash from people in power. BTS are also as charitable as they are talented. Throughout the years, members have been donating individually and as a group. BTS rarely publicize donations, so fans often find out about them if media organizations uncover the details. One of BTS's few public announcements was in November 2017 for their Love Myself campaign. They partnered with UNICEF to create a campaign aimed at protecting children and teenagers from around the world, with the hope of making the world a better place through music. BTS and their company, Big Hit Entertainment, pledged 500 million Korean won and donated 3% of the income from the sales of physical albums of the Love Yourself series, along with 6 other fundraising initiatives, including the Love Myself merchandise, where 100% of its proceeds were pledged to the cause.
Wow, I
the
didn't know
Love
that.
Yourself series, which
I didn't know
contained
that either.
3 albums total, sold over 7 million copies worldwide. On September 24, 2018,
RM,
BTS
so
was
hot
invited to deliver a speech about the Love Myself campaign at the United Nations General Assembly. On January 15, 2020, Formula E announced their partnership with BTS to help combat climate change. On June 3, 2020, BTS tweeted their support for Black Lives Matter. A few days later, Variety reported that BTS and Big Hit Entertainment had donated $1 million to support the Black Lives Matter movement.
That's 6
When
zeros.
artists got wind of the news, they matched their $1 million donation in one day.
The ARMY fans matched it, so that's 2 mil.
Towards Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I love that.
Pull out your wallets.
Now, these are just a couple of their acts of charity. With their socially conscious music, BTS created a new fandom culture that brings together fans from different national and racial identities. This led to the emergence of bilingual ARMY volunteers who translated BTS Korean lyrics and videos in their language almost real time, making the content immediately available to non-Korean speakers.
That's crazy.
We may all speak different languages, but their music and their message connected people from around the world with different ethnicities, background, gender, and age. BTS has also expressed their love and respect for ARMY countless of times, such as always mentioning them first during speeches, responding to fans on their social media app Weverse, showing their appreciation for ARMY projects, halting rehearsals for the Muslim prayers in Saudi Arabia. The youngest member, Jungkook, even got the fandom name tattooed on his hand. Together with ARMY, they grew as individuals and as artists.
저는 굳이 영향력을 주는 거창한 것을 안 원하고 그냥 저희를 보는 분들이 행복하고 웃을 수 있다면 그걸로
팬이란 게 진짜 뭘까 막 이런 생각을 가끔 많이 하거든요. 결국 그 사람들 때문에 저희가 무대에 서는 거라서 그 봐주는 사람들을 위해서 노래를 하고 무대를 하는 거기 때문에 결국 우린 그 사람들한테 진짜 감사해야 되고 무대 하나하나에 최선을 다해야 돼요.
간단하게 얘기해서는 가수를 하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한 이유인 것 같아요. 저는 뭐 방송 활동도 물론 쉽지 않지만 진짜 평소 때는 그냥 제가 이 방탄소년단을 하고 있는 이유가 맞는 것 같아요.
So fun.
Look how lit it is.
다행히도 내가 원래 하고 싶었던 이 메시지 하고 싶었던 음악들을 하고 있어서 참 다행이라고 생각을 해요. 그러기 때문에 되게 그렇게 살고 있는 것 같아요. 긍정적인 에너지를 줘서
일단 이 일을 좋아하는 거, 이 일을 사랑하고 너무 좋아하는 게 저에게 큰 영향을 주는 것 같아요. 왜냐면 이 일을
Such a grandpa. He's like,
실증이 나고 하면은 무대 위에서도 나타나기 때문에 이 일을 굉장히 사랑하기 때문에 내가 무대 위에서 퍼포먼스를 할 수 있고 노래를 할 수 있는 것 같아요.
계속 와서 응원해주는 모습, 그리고 이렇게 저희를 진심으로 좋아해주는 그런 표정들, 힘들 때 그런 표정들이 저에게 더 힘을 주는 것 같아서
여러분을 저희를 알아봐 주신
face of
여러분들이라면
like a K
여러분의
drama,
꿈,
like
Star.
꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생에 언제나 저희의 존재가,
Sister
저희
Shoe.
음악이, 저희
You
무대가,
already
저희
claimed
사진,
yours.
영상이
Mine looks like the main character
아픔이
of
100이라면 그
or a
100을
K drama.
98, 97
Wait, hold on. This one's really good.
여러분을 저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생에 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다. 정말 사랑합니다.
I love that.
Their love for ARMY has also helped them decide on re-signing another 7-year contract with Big Hit Entertainment.
Which is apparently
They
very
mentioned
rare.
doing it for their fans and not for money. So while people often discredit BTS's talent, likening their popularity to superficial aspects that come with the image of a boy band, it is their development of personalities and sincerity towards their art and their fans that made their fandom the size and reach that it has become. I hope people will come to realize that BTS is more than just their singing and their dancing skills. They're not just performers, but artists who have healed and inspired millions of people around the world. For a deeper dive into BTS, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay updated. We're also working on more video projects and a website, so stay tuned.
Damn.
This girl did a really good job with this video, or if she has a team,
Yeah.
really good video. Yeah.
He's so cute!
I'm a bad boy.
He just said he was a good boy. I feel like he's speaking to me.
Not the little boys again.
Arm is so smart.
He's such a vibe. Like, Suga's like, he's wise, okay?
Yes.
He seems very wise and very composed.
BTS is very, very nice.
I love Jin.
BTS nice.
Like, look at his smile like that.
I you guys.
Oh, I don't know, you guys. He is really cute.
홈이랑 비슷하게 저도 좀 이렇게 어린이들 춤추만 이런